Good morning, YouTube friends. And this morning, we're going to try this unique way of planting carrots. And I will tell you that I think I would be the first content creator to do this in YouTube. Um, I'm doing this not to like gain popularity here because that's impossible. But it's my schedule to do the thinning of our carrot seedlings. But then I am also like thinking, why don't pull out the plant, the carrot seedling here, and then move it to another pot like this, and we will do experimentation if the seedlings survive and can also bear tubers there. So that's, I want to discover that if that is possible or not. So we'll make a try today, YouTube friends. So while the carrots are still, the seedlings are still small, so we have to remove them, and we'll see. See that? Three of them. Because if I do this next, like next week, then I'm pretty sure that the seedlings are having more roots developed beneath, then that means it's a no-no to pull them out and expect them to survive. Actually, the first standard leaf started to uh, come out, and before it develops well, you have to like do the thinning. But usually, if you go and search in YouTube about thinning carrots, the usual thing that the gardeners did is that they would just cut right through the plant and leave the others that are looking healthy, or which is very like the distant is somewhat understandable, where they can expect all plants will um, provide tubers. So what we are expecting here, the carrots will give us tubers. I don't care if it's the form is not that good, or I would say if there will be deformities with the tubers of the carrots that I'll be moving out here, I don't care as long as it produce tubers. Because here we're not in particular about the shape, we are particular if we can really reproduce these carrot seedlings to um, another pot. So that's it, YouTube friends. I forgot to tune in the volume, to turn on the volume. So That's the plan. Because if you plant carrots, you just have to throw all the seeds like that, and you don't have to remove them because yeah, no one have tried. No one have tried this method. So I hope this one succeed. If not, then I would be a laughing stock here, trying some stupidity to gain popularity on my channel. But tell you what, I'm not doing this for that. I'm just like thinking, how can I save the carrot seedlings here that will be uh, cut, supposed to be. Now I am giving them a second chance to at least give us tubers. Who knows? These carrots might be good candidate for giving us um, tubers. No one knows. But you two friends, the soil here, the ground that where these carrot seedlings are planted are quite soft. Where so from now on, if I water these pods here, I will not like sprinkle the hose directly, but I have to come here and gently water the surroundings. Okay, your friends, we will start and we will move there to our another location where I have to replant this. Okay, let's go here. Good morning, YouTube friends, and welcome to our series live at dawn. And I have decided to have this series, YouTube friends, live at dawn series, because our neighbors are quite noisy and annoying, turning on their music any time of the day. Actually, if like when this dark eventually gone this morning, I mean, some neighbors here would even attempt to turn on the music as early as 6 in the morning. So I have this trouble since I only make sense from my live streaming videos, and the publishers of these the publishers of the music they usually play don't even want to share the revenue with whenever the music will be picked by the YouTube algorithm. That's why most of my live stream during the day it's muted. Yeah, it's muted, or my live streaming during the day, because most of the most of my live streaming during the day it's muted because of that reason. Yeah, see that? It's a delicate and laborious work. No one have tried this. No one have tried this method. I've never seen this method being experimented by YouTubers about gardening. The were ahead of me, but we'll see it now if this one can work. If this will work, then this will be a regular thing in my garden. If this will work, then I will cut the part of this live streaming and I will re-upload as a video with another title. You can hear the sound, right? The surroundings, and because the volume of my phone is not muted, so YouTube algorithm can pick up anything, which I'm pretty sure none of our neighbors at this hour will turn on the music. It's still dark. It's like I started like 4:45 in the morning, so like right now maybe close to 5 o'clock. So I still have like an hour. And by the way, YouTube friends, I have class today, but I already prepare halfway to my first period. I have two EP, I have two English program classes today, time 2 and 3. Time 2 and 3. So this is really interesting. Actually, this idea, YouTube friend, has been popping up in my mind long time ago, but I didn't have the courage to do it. Oh, I tried like once or twice where I literally move the seedlings like this, but in a small polyethylene plastic bag, where actually the carrot seedlings survive but did not provide tubers because I don't know, maybe I was still working in the university at that time, but it was around August, September, and that was a rainy season where of course you expect your plants to get rot. Yeah, but over time, I'm learning things. Yeah, that's the beauty in gardening because you don't stop learning. As you continue planting and planting, new ideas are popping up. Seeing your mistakes in the past, then you change them, you develop, you change, develop, improve. These are the things you will find here in gardening. So I hope all my students who are watching right now, yeah, my students who are watching right now, I hope that this will catch your interest. That no matter how busy I am in my work as a full-time teacher, I still try to find time where I can manage my gardening area, my gardening responsibility here. So we're all busy, but even we're busy, it is our personal choice if we want to manage time for this particular stuff. And I chose to do this. But I'd like to tell you, gardening is not that easy as you think. If you want to describe me one word about gardening, that is commitment. Imagine like my situation. I work as a full-time teacher. The school that I'm working is like around 15 to 20 kilometers away from here. I have to be in a hurry from the house early morning. And then this is my fifth episode in doing this live at Dawn series. I don't know if I can keep up this, if I can keep up this live at Dawn series for the whole entire year. It would be a great celebration to me if I can keep this one for the entire month without skipping one morning. Without skipping one morning, then I would even celebrate myself. Yeah, I will celebrate myself if I can keep this up for the whole month without stopping, without skipping one day, one morning. Then it will be really, really something. YouTube friends, if this will work, this will be a revolutionary. I have this I have this concept that it's it's precious. It's still precious. The seeds, the carrot seeds that now turn into these carrot seedlings, if they just be removed, why don't like have another plan or option for this carrot seedlings to survive? Of course, we have to water this down. After, yeah, we good. I've already said lately, I don't care if there's deformity of the shape of the tubers here, as long as we'll develop tubers for us. Every shape is welcome to our table, to our kitchen, because here it's free food, YouTube friends. This is free food. You might begin to ask as well why I did not feel this. Um, my wife is awake already. You might be questioning why I did not fill this to the top of this pot with soil. It's because once the carrots develop tubers, there's this usual tendency that the tubers of the carrots, even radish, will pop out, and keep popping out. So as they grow big, so to avoid the tubers to change color from orange to green when the tubers see the sunlight, the the color will change, and I have some, yeah, information that it's not edible to eat anymore. So this available space here is intended for the time when the tubers of the carrot starts to pop out, then I still have the space to cover the tubers with additional soil. So that's the plan. And you'll see that when the tuber starts popping out, I still do live streaming here. And we'll be adding salt to that. And that would be exciting. And that would be exciting thing to see that day. I think carrots can be harvested from the time of planting around 4 months. Yeah, 4 months. So now it's December 6th. December 6th, January 6th, February 6th, March 6th, April 6th. So likely these carrots that we planted here will be harvested this April next year, 2024, and that's summer. Okay, we'll harvest more. So let's get back there. You see that? And we will get back here to harvest more seedlings. Ah, shit. What time is it now? Time check, YouTube friends. 23 past 5. 23 past 5 in the morning. So we have to thin our carrots somewhere here. Yeah, we are also considering the distance. Another nice piece. But soil is sticking to its roots. It's not a good thing. Now, what happened with this one? What? See? I'd like to tell you, YouTube friends, if this will work, then I'll continue doing this. And besides, I will try to find like additional approach or method to develop this idea. I'll check the time that I have planted this. Did I have? I don't know. I cannot remember if I vlogged this. Yeah, perhaps I think I vlogged the time that I seeded the carrots here. But I think the title was different. So I will check that one in my live streaming videos. But I think I planted this or I seeded these carrots like after my wife's birthday. No, not after my wife's birthday, but my wife's birthday is 29. I don't mention the month. You can guess that. But we invited my co-teachers here for a tiny celebration like November 25. But I cannot remember the time that I seeded this. But I think that was around close to finish November, I guess. So now we started. Now also consider the distance here, it's a friends. If we're running out of time this morning, then this will be day one, and tomorrow will be day two. Tomorrow will be day two. The level of risk the this method entails still is really high. But yeah, who knows? If there's no freaky mind that attempt to invent electricity, engines, and technology, then we don't have this gadget right now. So it needs to have someone having this freaky brain that something which is very impossible to think to many people can be possibly done. And we're doing it now. Doesn't have to be genius, but just your common sense working at the same time. Have the courage to finish what you have started. Yeah, commitment. So right now you've realized that if you want something to successfully work, you have to commit. Yeah, you have to commit doing that thing. If you want something to work, you have to commit time. You have to put time and effort to that. Because a thing will stay and remain as a dream unless someone is putting action to achieve that. I don't admire you if you just keep talking. I, I knew someone who probably subscribed my channel too. He's my good teacher in the school. And to be honest and to be straightforward, his nationality is American, but he got married to a Thai woman. This man is full of himself, always bragging that he's genius in many things, but actually it's just his mouth bubbling words he cannot comprehend. But during competition days, his students that he trained, yeah, were just silver and bronze. But when he talked, as if like he trained students for national level. Yeah, that's funny. I'm sorry, guys, that I mentioned a specific nationality, but this guy is a pain in the ass in the office. He mind other business. He's like trying to bully in a funny way with our math teacher. You don't know how to teach math. You don't know. He's even telling the students, he's not a good teacher. A physics teacher and other English teachers. But he never attempt to do something worse with me because yeah, we have misunderstanding, and that was the time that I didn't talk him anymore. Now he could hardly visit his table at the office. He is making his own ghost. Yeah. He's creating his own ghost. Yeah, he's ghosting there. Maybe out of maybe he was ashamed of his personality. Now he started realizing, but I think he never changed. He's still full of himself, arrogant. Like, oh, Americans like this. Oh, Americans like this. I don't know American people. If there's American people watching here, if you do, if you behave like that, if you go to another country and then boasting your country like this, like that, and even like exaggerating about your country, Yeah, we knew about America. You don't have to tell that, right? But my question is, you as an individual, what are the skill set that you have that you can contribute to the greatness of your country? So it's a hard question to answer. And it's even like trying to intimidate my coworkers and all of us. So I can measure the level of intelligence, dude, to anyone. I can easily measure the level of intelligence if you can explain to me what is climate change. What? Yeah, I know climate change, but not all individuals are concerned about it because they have other stuff to remember to do. So you cannot generally say that, yeah, because I love reading science, I love reading history, I love all these stuffs. So you cannot say that my level of intelligence is far better than others. We have different focus. I might be interested to develop my ideas with this field, but I am dumb to other directions. So you cannot just like make conclusion like that. He tried to build up my name. Oh, tell me about climate change and all the steps, and you're a science teacher and you don't know this. It's stupid. No. But yeah, I was just shutting up my mouth that time until there was this one circumstance that he confronted me. And that's the time that I nailed him to the cross. He was still full of himself that time. I told him, well, while I'm talking, you're talking, so you're not willing to listen to me or to anyone. Then talk to yourself. I think that way is better. While I'm talking, you're not listening. I told him, dude, you're not listening. If I talk, you have to listen so that you will understand. You're just confronting me now. That was a long time ago. You're just confronting me now. Yeah, I think mid of this year after the competition. You're just talking me right now to defend yourself, but you're not listening me about my side. Yeah? On the other hand, I was at fault, but not my entire fault. You know what I mean? But he don't want to listen the part which he was at fault. He's a couch potato guy. He's a short guy with big ambition, and he even kept bragging, "Oh, I was in the military for several years, blah blah blah." Who cares if you're in the military? And why you're here in Thailand and then begging for work to have just a salary of less than $1,000 per month if you were military in your country. Sometimes there are things that he's sharing that doesn't make sense. But at the beginning, we tried to be good with him. But he's bully and, yeah, arrogant. I know does not depend on what nationality you are from. You could be American or British or Australian or Singaporean or Filipino or Thai or Myanmar, Burmese or Chinese. So it does not depend of what nationality you are from. But if you have this arrogant attitude, regardless of your nationality, then that attitude, that character will easily comes out to you anytime you get involved with other individuals. You know what I mean? Yeah, but in this particular, his nationality is from that country that I mentioned lately. So I don't have any hard feelings with. I have several good friends, American people. They're nice and kind. Yeah. And even until now, we have this good relationship. They're the co-teachers of my wife in the previous years, but both my wife and them, they're not in that employer anymore because that employer is somehow, yeah, it's a university school where my wife and that American friends working in the past, but the management was changed and the new dean is somehow not friendly to foreigners. Yeah, so we go back there to our discussion about the that guy. He's full of himself and very arrogant, and he think himself as superior and above than other teachers. And to me, oh, you just arrived in this school and you try to post yourself as the ranking superior guy here. No, 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 no. You can't do that. Just because you're a native speaker and we are Asian teachers, and then you're posting yourself that you are superior than us, and go back to your country. Yeah, he's arrogant. Now he has this problem struggling about his visa and work permit because last time he was like dependent to his wife's visa, but now there's probably financial difficulties with his family, so he need to change visa to Nandi. Perhaps he is in trouble with his work permit. Yeah, arrogant people will have the consequence of their actions later on. I hope he start realizing to humble himself. That way, he will be able to win his friends back. I don't know if we Asian teachers have been considered by him as could be his future friends. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe tens, 20s, or more than 30 Americans I've met, both teachers and not teachers but professionals in other fields. I think this is my first time to meet that guy that has different personality. Yeah. And he even like boldly saying to his wife while calling his wife from home. He was at the table of the office that time. He said, "Yeah, I have Filipino teachers here with me. They're kind of weird people. Weird people. You don't see yourself as a weird boy who's really arrogant, like boasting yourself that you have more knowledge than us, but only to find it out that you stay with your chat GPT application for the whole 24 hours every single day. How can you tell yourself that you're genius if you are dependent to chat GPT? Yeah? He's nosy, I would say. He's very nosy, edging other people. You can do that in poker, but not in regular days at the office. I think this one won't survive. Yeah, this one has no roots, so we have to throw it out. Crazy mosquitoes. Now let's go back there, YouTube friends. We have harvested certain amount of uh, carrot seedlings, and we are good to go and plant this here. We're about to lose the dart around, so I'm pretty sure the the neighbors are already. We're about to tune in the music to the maximum level. Remember me. Two angels have been rescued from the fall. I still have to water this down. So with your friends, just bear with me. Still have to water this down so that that empty space beneath that hole that we just created to put this through, to put these seedlings through that hole. There's this hollow space there, and we need to water this down so that that hollow space will be filled with water, or the water push the soil to cover that hollow. So that's the thing there. I don't know if this one developed tubers, but we'll see. We'll give every seedling a chance. As long as there is a roots in it, we will. We'll give a chance. I'm excited to see the result of this. It could be intimidating. It could be amazing. It could be discouraging. It's mixed emotions, with your friends. it's mixed emotions, but I'm kind of excited, though my emotion is mixed. But still, I really long to see the day, the month, this carrots here. I think I have to cover this one with banana leaf because I'm sure that the temperature today will be detrimental to the survival of this newly planted carrots here. So I have to anticipate that problem. So I have to execute my prevention ahead of time and hoping and wishing that my way of preventing that problem will have good effect to the newly planted carrot seedlings. Well, I think we have much seedlings that we gathered, so I'm afraid we have picked more than enough to fill in this second pot. So by saying that, we have to finish planting these seedlings here, and perhaps we can move on to our second pot. But probably we cannot fill in the whole or the entire pot. I mean the second pot. Yeah, I still have to water this. You need to be in a hurry. Let me check the time. Whoa, close to, man, it's 7 minutes to 6. What? What day today? Ah, okay, Wednesday. I thought it's Thursday. I have get Judy tomorrow. Early here. Need to be early as possible, like 3:30. Actually, I wake up 3. No, before 3 a.m. I was already awake. But then, I don't know, I just waited for another hour. And it's not more than an hour. Because when I went outside to do this live at Dawn series, it's like quarter to 5. Cannot do for me. You cannot do that to me. I don't know if this will succeed or a failure, with your friends. I don't know if this is a success or a failure. hoping it's a success. Have to quick fast a bit because it's already 6 o'clock in the morning. Still have to review my lessons. Okay, so we're done with the first part. Now we're here in our second part. I think it's better if we have to spread these seedlings here so that it's easy for them to pick. Yeah, like that. Yeah, you hear the sound of the chickens. I don't mind that because it adds beauty to my video, my live stream. What I am so upset about is that the music that these neighbors have, when they turn it on, then it's done. It's it's finished. I have to mute the live stream and no more talking. Uh, I don't know what time I can finish this. I have to be in a hurry. So that means the planting here in the second pot is not that, I don't know, maybe the same quality, but I was just too slow lately. I don't know. I still have to water this gently and gather banana leaf to cover the top to minimize the heat, the temperature directly from the sun, because this location here will have around 6-7 hours of sun every day. So imagine what could be. I thought people only has this stubborn, but I think even plants too. Okay, this is the last batch of this one will not survive. No roots in it, so we cannot give a chance to that. Actually, those chickens that you can hear, people here in the vicinity would say it's not theirs, but these chickens chose to live in the house, feeding on the food they gave, reproduce with new batch of newly hatched chicks, and most of the hens are nesting in the land that we are renting. But then, after they reproduce, they're gone. And our neighbors would say they don't know where. I have to act fast, please. My goodness, I still have this many siblings to plant, and it's 6 o'clock in the morning now. I think it's even 15, or I don't know. What time is it now? It's over 6 in the morning. My goodness. Why am I always late here? I will not do it tomorrow because I have gate shooting. Otherwise, I will not be able to do the gate shooting. And it's bad for my employment. See that, YouTube friends? They started turning their... They started turning on their music, YouTube friends. Yeah, we have to act fast. Ooh. I think we cannot finish this one, so this will be day 1. Day 2 will be tomorrow. But I think tomorrow we are going to apply fertilizer as well. You know, when there's tubers to be developed there, I know that the form will be crooked. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we have to do it fast with your friends. The time is flying fast. What's going on with your boy? You can get through there. Oh, I have an idea. Another idea now. Probably I will plant 2 carrot seedlings in each hole, and then if to develop, then I would just have removed the sickly and let the healthy one survive. So that's my plan in the next seedling. We'll see the mortality rate and the surviving rate here. Okay, we good. Now we have to water this. Ano na oras, me? Di ba? Anong oras? (6:11) Okay. 618. Thank you, YouTube friends, and bye bye.